Hello. So today, Bullet and I worked on his impulse control. Um, so we practice going in and out of doors and walking up and down hallways, and especially hallways that he knows where daycare is, or he can hear dogs on the other side. We even did this in the lobby, but I only recorded the back area here. So I am going stupid slow. Like I am walking one step at a time, and he has to figure out, okay, I know how to sit, but I have to walk calmly after I get out of that sit. What I've noticed is that he'll pause beautifully now with me, but then as soon as we give a release or as soon as we give any indication of we're doing something next, he's like woohoo and hits the accelerator at full speed ahead. So I really want him to be able to slowly get speed instead of going from 0 to 60 as we walk. And so this is where I'm using a few treats. I'm using the leash, but I'm really kind of being a statue, almost a slow moving statue that he has to figure it out. And you can see him work through the thought process, where he has to make the decision himself. And if the leash is loose, hey, we get to walk a couple steps. And then, oop, I got excited and he pulled. We have to sit, go boy, and then we start walking. It's a period of patience when we work on these commands. And teaching him, hey, this is how you process it, and allowing him to process this. It's not something I necessarily would recommend that you practice at home, because it can be a little frustrating, and it's all about just giving him that space. But you should start seeing a response and a difference in his walking, especially when you stop or he's being crazy. You ask him for a sit. He does sit very quickly, but now it's, can I walk calmly through transitions? Can I walk calmly after I have that refocus point? So this is something that's going to help build that duration at home. I also included a moment of our decompression. He got to play in the ball pit today, which has a ton of crumbs in it. It's not a ton of treats, it's literally crumbs. So they have to stick their nose in it and find those little itty bitty bitty pieces. So he'd stick his face in it, get distracted, stick his face in it, and get distracted. Now, while he was doing this, I also did some name game just to help him focus, and he was struggling with it a little bit, but that's okay. We do high intensity training, and then when we do decompression, it's kind of loosey goosey. There's not a big thing. And if he comes, cool. Yay, big reward. And then, okay, go play, go do your thing. Everything doesn't have to be focused on training. He can be goofy. He can have that thought process. That's why this is just truly like a moment of, I'm not expecting much. I'm just asking for sit. Now, right here, he starts like itching his head, and it's called displacement behavior, where he's like, I'm listening to you, but I'm not 100%. So I take a couple steps back, call him to me. He's like, oh, hey, what's up? And then, yeah, I'm not going to really listen. So I refocused and said, no, I asked you for a sit. He'll do it. He gets rewarded. It was a good day today.